Alright, g'day folks, my name's Ashley and today I'm going to fly the NDB approach NDB Alpha at Latrobe Valley, which is an airport about 2-hour drive outside of Melbourne to the east in Gippsland, and it's an area I actually used to live in Traralgon. And so currently, as you can see from the current setup, I'm currently in the cruise configuration 4,000 feet, tracking directly to Nav8 486, which is the NDB at Latrobe Valley. It's located at the airport, and tracking inbound. So imagine the HSI, NDB is in the middle there. The tail of the needle indicates we're at the bottom here, so we are currently 110 from tracking. Let's zoom in a bit. About 290 towards the station, and we are. I'm using the GPS for distance. We're currently just over 8 miles away and tracking inbound. So I'll quickly do a brief for you. This is the Latrobe Valley NDB Alpha approach. I thought it was for a specific runway. I guess it's not. Anyway, we're inbound to the Navo. The outbound track is 028. So if you picture that, 28, so that's 030, so 28 is just before that. So from the NDB, you track outbound 028, and you do a right-hand turn and track 227. 227 is about there. So we track outbound from the NDB, 028, and then track inbound right-hand turn and make an inbound track 227. You do missed overhead the nav aid, tracking 245, which would be that way, climbing to, sorry I lost my place here, missed approach, track 245, climb to 3,000 feet, and then once you're at 3,000 feet you return to the nav aid, re-enter the hold. Now they are left-hand 1 minute holds, tracking 028, so tracking inbound to the hold, will be there, holding in the left-hand patterns. So currently the way we're tracking, we do a teardrop entry, so I'm currently down here tracking towards the NDB. Once we're overhead, we track it outbound. Let's see, so about 240, heading about 240, thereabouts, for a teardrop entry, and I go outbound for 1 minute, then I continue with the left-hand turn to re-intercept the inbound track. And currently we're just under 4 miles away, so what I'll do, I'll actually slow it down now. I'll bring the power back to about 17, pitch full forward. Okay, speed's below 140, I can put the gear down. That'll slow us down a bit. Okay, we have 3 greens. Left, right fuel pumps on, the fuel pressure's still good in both. Once I'm in the right wide arc, I will put 10 degrees of flaps out. Okay, we're in the wide arc, I'll put 10 degrees of flaps out. I'll need to put the power up to about 21. And that'll give us about 100 knots. And the outbound track is 028, so we're pretty close. So from now on I'll be just tracking directly using this homing in on the station essentially. So we're at 028, so that's 030, out there. Zoom in a bit. And 1.1 to go, so at about 0.5. Turn at about 240, and I have a timer on my control column. There is a clock in the upper left corner here you can use, make reference to. Alright, we're at 0.5, so we're pretty close. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to start the turn now. And needle's moving. I'll start the timer now. Probably a little under 240, so 238 or something like that. And we'll go on this heading for 1 minute. And I'll do my pre-landing checks, brakes working and they're off. Undercarriage down like we have 3 greens. Obviously normally you'd check the mirror, the cowling mirror, but it doesn't have it. Mixture is rich, fuel selectors are both on. Fuel pumps both on. Fuel pressure is good. Instruments, fuel's good. Oil pressure is good in both engines. Oil temperature is good, and cylinder head temperatures are good. However, I will open them up for the approach. Switches are on both. Hatches and harnesses, make sure we're all buckled in. And that's 1 minute. So let's turn left. Come on. And that would be the town of Traralgon, you can see down there on the ground. I did install Ortho for XP for this area, so at level 18 from Google Maps, and so that the scenery is a lot more detailed than the standard install. But I was really happy with it. It actually looks pretty good. It does improve it quite a lot. So if you get a chance to improve your scenery by using Ortho 4 XP, I highly recommend it. But just install it in areas where you want to fly. Okay, so we're watching the needle here, and I'll continue the turn actually. So this approach is 30 degrees here, and it should be about 33. It's actually looking pretty good. So comparing the needle as I'm turning, you see the airport's just below us. The nav aid's about there. Looking outside during the actual instrument flying actually makes it more difficult. So I'll actually just ignore it. Alright, so actually it looks like we're going to need to track a little bit to the left. So we're tracking inbound. Head of the needle is just to the left of the track we want. So we're going to the left because we're tracking inbound. Not by a lot because we are very close, 1.4. So that's 5 degrees. That's about it there, so let's turn back. Right on track. And we should get passage in about 10 seconds based on my timer. Yep, that should be about right. And the outbound track continues in the same direction. So we should get passage any second. I can actually descend to 3,000 feet because this approach is the time. Reset, start that. I can pull the power back and descend. That's 17. Yeah. And we're going outbound for 2 minutes. I'm going to go about 700 feet a minute instead of 5 because I should have actually been at 3,000 feet. Pardon me. So that was my bad. Okay, it's about 40 seconds so far. Once you're established, you can go as low as 2,000 feet, but once you're established inbound, then you can descend to 980 feet. So I've poorly executed this. So anyway, that was the station passage of the NDB. So we're currently, based on the tail of the needle, we're currently in this position in relation to the NDB. We got to fly 227 inbound. So it's a right-hand turn to fly 227. So 227 is about there. So that would be about there. So we'll be flying that way. And we'll go mist over the nav aid if we don't see the airport. But I know, obviously, we're going to see it. Beautiful day. Beautiful morning here in Traralgon. This approach does take you over Traralgon. Alright, that's a minute 25. Okay, approaching 3,000 feet where I should have started the approach. Oopsie. And we can continue with a descent to 2,000 feet. Alright, 10 seconds. That's 225. So that's a right hand turn, and there we go. It's a bit late. can't go below 2,000 feet until I'm established on the inbound track. Head of the needle is slightly ahead of the track we want, but we're still turning, so by the time we get to the track, inbound track, we should actually be pretty much spot on. And it should be, I think we might overshoot it a little bit. That's looking pretty good. I think we're good. We can keep going. We can keep descending. We can descend to 980 feet, which is what we'll do. And we're currently 3.5 miles out. So you keep an eye out. Oh, there's the airport there, over there. This is Traralgon, where I used to live. Lovely, lovely town. I really enjoyed living out there. Oopsie, look at that. Almost out of tolerance. That's pretty bad. I don't know how I let that happen, but I did. I think we're in tolerance, but not by much. Alright, well obviously we're visual, so it's safe to descend. So in that case, pop the autopilot off, pull the power back, lower the nose, flaps out, and the pre-landing checks have already been done. And we will need to put a bit of power in. For something, but I don't remember what it was. Oh, the flaps, yep, full flaps already. And we're looking for 76 knots in this bird. If you ever get a chance to fly a Duchess, I highly recommend it. She's a great twin trainer. It's a great transition from single engine to multi-engine. Excellent for that. I think that's primarily what it was built for, as a trainer. Twin transitions, and they're really good. They're not so good for long haul cruising because they're actually quite slow. There's some single engines that are actually quite faster, a lot faster, and you know, half the fuel burn. So it's not designed for long range cruising. Oh dear, I'm a bit low. But she's a good bird to fly. I really recommend it if you get a chance. They don't sink like Cessnas. So you keep the throttle in until about here, and she'll just sink and touch down. That's how it's done. So yeah, they're great aircraft. Anyway, I hope that video was helpful for you. I enjoy doing it. Anyway, yeah, if you like the video, please feel free to like and subscribe, all that jazz, and I'll see you later.